Hey, so I wanted to talk to you about running a business in the moments, in the like 5, 10, 15 minutes you might get here and there. And this is really inspired by an email I got this morning from Kat Laterzo. If you've not heard of her, she's Australian. She's a bit scary in my opinion, but she's awesome. And she's really very successful. And she was talking about how she she started her business in the moments, in the she'd spend 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, whatever it might be, working on her business. And it kind of made me realize that actually that's how I started my business as well. That before my daughter was in preschool 3 days a week, it was all done when I could fit it in. It was all like during nap time, or when she was playing by herself for 5, 10 minutes, and I could get something done on my phone. And that's the thing, that it's all very well and good saying, do it in the minutes you've got spare. But in order to do it in the minutes you've got spare, you have to have the systems in place. So how I do it, and how I've done it from the beginning, is I've got things like Dropbox on my computer. So I'll start a document on my computer, I'll save it into Dropbox, and then when I've got 5 or 10 minutes, I can edit it on my phone. I've also got apps that allow me to add text to pictures. So like in my Dropbox, I've got a huge stock images folder, all of sort of free, royalty-free images that I've downloaded over the year that I've been in business. And then I can access those on my phone, add text to them, and then that kind of helps me create my graphics. So if you're thinking, yeah, it would be great to have extra time in my business, this is how you get it. It is with, if you work 9 to 5 and you commute on public transport, when you're on the bus or the train or whatever it might be, instead of, playing Candy Crush or listening to music or an audiobook or something, maybe, one morning a week, you might want to, open a Word document or open a document on your phone and write out topics for your content for the week or whatever it might be. It's finding those times and essentially choosing between, do I play Candy Crush for 10 minutes, or do I, tidy the living room, even though my kids are going to be home from school in an hour and it's going to be a mess? Do I tidy it now, or do I use this time to work on my business a little bit more? And when you start out, it is the choice between the two. It is the choice between, do I work on my business, or do I, especially if you're working from home and you're a mum, it can be a choice between, do I spend that time with my kids? Do I look after my house? Do I make sure my husband's got clean clothes to go to work, or that dinner's cooked tonight, or whatever? Or do I work on my business? And it's up to you whether spending even just 5 minutes extra on your business is worth it or not. And, that's the thing. If you want more time, you have to make more time. And you have to take advantage of the time that you have. Because realistically, everybody's got 24 hours in a day. Everybody has the same amount of time. And it is how you use it. So if you decide that actually you're going to use your time to steam clean the carpet, or you're going to spend an extra 5 minutes on the treadmill, which one do you want to do? If you've only got time to pick one thing, which one at that time is more important? And that's the thing, that every time you've got a spare 5 minutes or a spare 10 minutes or whatever, you don't have to work on your business every single time. You could do, say, I'll create 5 images in the 10 minutes I've got with text on the top, but next time I'm going to play Candy Crush for 10 minutes. Because it's not about work-life balance. When you run your own business, there is no balance. It's integration. It's every aspect of your life and your business. They're intertwined. And it's choosing what's more important at that time. And I would say that if your business isn't your first choice most of the time, then that's something else to look into, whether you're actually whether you're enjoying what you're doing, whether your business is in alignment or whatever. Because if you love your business, if you can't wait to work on your business, if you wish you had more time to work on your business, those 5 minutes here and there, that is going to make all the difference to you. You're going to be desperate to want to spend that 5 minutes on your business. And that's the thing. Look into how can you work on the go? What apps can you get on your phone or your tablet, or is it a case of, having a notepad with you all the time so that when you've got 5 minutes, you can handwrite a post that you want to put on Facebook later and type it up? Whatever it is, just think about how you can maximize your time. It's not, and that's the thing, it isn't the choice between do I spend time with my family and do I work? Because I do both. Like I said, my daughter goes to preschool 3 days a week now, and she goes to preschool 3 days a week because she needs it, because she's bored. Because as much as we paint and go to the park and do all these other things, she needs to mix with other people. She needs to mix with kids her age. And, like in nursery, they do so many different things that I can't do because it's just me. I can't, take her on the bus with all her friends and go to, the dairy festival, or I can't help them, make a snowman out of paper cups, whatever it might be. She does different things there. It's different experiences. So yeah, I have that time. But before I had that time, I spent nap times working, or 5 minutes when she was playing by herself, or even my husband would come home and I'd be like, right, I'm off to my office, I'll see you later. It's finding that time, and it's saying, I am committed to spending the time on my business when I can find it, and not saying, oh, well, I've had a rough day, so maybe I'll just do it tomorrow. Because if it is the choice of, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow, how invested are you in the results? So I will leave you with that. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, like I said, check what apps and stuff you can use to run your business from your phone so you can use those 5-10 minutes.